Hi, how you doing? How's your mum? So this is the top three best moments of Two Housemates, according to me, Sean Joseph Young, writer, director, producer, actor, general busy man of Two Housemates. Now, obviously, these decisions will be skewed slightly because I know some behind the scenes stuff and how much I enjoyed the moment on the day, which will probably become quite obvious after a while. Now, let's start at number three.
So it kind of, and that I think got me the role because
Chris's Hawk. I absolutely and utterly loved getting Chris to do mad stuff because he's always game and he's very, very funny. This whole thing of him being sort of like a guru, an acting guru, was based on somebody I had met at a casting once who very much saw his destiny was in the stars. He would say the saying, be like a hawk, which meant absolutely nothing. It just meant absolutely nothing. And that's why I'll show you. I'll make a thing in a second. So this painting is actually a tribute. This is from series 3, and this was a tribute to that saying, be the hawk, which I talk about more in episode 5 of series 3. Yeah, look at those muscles. Number 2 has to be the table scene in series 2, episode 2. I absolutely adore that scene because there's so many different parts and so many characters that have different agendas, except Rebecca's character, who is just trying to have a nice meal. that shooting day was especially difficult, but I thought Ryan did an excellent job. There's there's the 4 closes, 3 mids, it was a big, difficult, hefty day, and I always really enjoy those days anyway. And to share them with Tim.
What does your dad do? He's a film producer.
A film producer, you say?
Yeah, he's really successful.
Really successful, you say?
Who I absolutely think is one of the funniest people I've ever worked with. And Rebecca was excellent. Lucy was on point. It all worked out. I was okay. It all worked out really well, and it had some really great moments in it. And I mean, to be honest, series 2, episode 2 is probably the funniest thing I've written. Even though it's been several years since I wrote it, I still regard that episode as fantastic. From the Game of Thrones joke that then has a callback later on. We'll be like making out, getting into it and all that, and then she'll slowly put her thumbs on my eyes like she's just about to gouge them out. Terrifying thing is she only started doing it since she watched that episode of Game of... Gotta stop doing that. Dynamic of Ryan trying to keep Abby's job secret and obviously failing, to Tim's not cry laugh, sorry, I'm thinking about it, the cry vomit.
She was the best thing.
Absolutely ridiculous and brilliant. I just thought, I just wish that I could keep that tone for the entire series. And there's loads of reasons why that didn't happen, but I just thought that episode was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, the table scene has to be number 2. Number 1 is the first ever scene. It's the first ever scene in Two Housemates Series 1, Episode 1. The stuff with Lila and Bennett works incredibly well. I thought Bennett was fantastic. I thought the entire scene worked really well as a concept, as a joke, as a it was definitely coming from a place of, I have done some very ridiculous things in castings. So to be in that situation where I'm being asked to put on a little dress and dance, probably would not be out of out of the remit of what a casting director would ask me to do anyway. Sorry, you're asking me to wear a costume?
Yes. Yes. Is there a problem with that?
No, if you think it will help the scene.
Well, I do. I did 3 years at Radar.
Isn't it pronounced Rada?
I think I know.
And I think a lot of people got that as well, whether they were actors or not actors, whether they understood the industry or not, they get that. The punchline being that he is not a casting director works really well.
Ryan, the casting director's ready to see you.
The best actor in the scene was a special fourth actor, and it was the door. I thought that door. I like rhythm in comedy, and I thought that door especially had a very, very funny comedic swing that had a really nice noise to it, nice rhythm to it, that added so much more to the scene. Do I have time to change?
No.
Hi, yeah, it happened again. So that was my top 3. What are your top 3s? What are your favourite moments in Two Housemates? Please do let me know. I absolutely love hearing about it, and make sure that you like and subscribe because it does help the channel. I don't want this to feel like, as I said in a previous video, an abandoned cinema. So like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next video.